Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Green Bay Tailgate Show.
Passing, running, punting, and kicking, and tailgate frenzy.
All right, man, I'm waiting for this.
Each and every week, and we are your hosts, Mad Dog and Merrill, and each week we're going to have a co-host. Our co-host today, we're going to do a little throwback grilling with Acme Packer.
Oh, yeah.
We'll introduce him in just a moment or two. We are at the intersection of Holgram Way and Armed Forces Boulevard. We are at the Stadium View Bar and Grill, where each and every home game, it is a Packer frenzy. Let me tell you that. Green and gold all the way.
You got her.
We'll be right back with Mad Dog and Merrill's Green Bay Tailgate Show right after this.
Fire up that grill.
Well, folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here. This is the Green Bay Tailgate Show. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to have some great times here.
Oh, we are. You know, I'm sort of excited. I really am.
Nice.
I mean, we've got done a little rib action here, you know, and we're doing some different types of sauces.
That's right.
And, you know, today, as you know, I've always been a big bourbon lover. I use it a lot of times for different marinades and things.
Jim Beam.
Yes, you got her. Jim Beam all the way. And today, we're going to actually make a coffee bourbon barbecue sauce. Very simple.
For our ribs?
For our ribs. And actually going to be using our garlic barbecue sauce to start out with. But first of all, what I've got heated up here in the cast iron skillet, I've got some water. We're going to have a baby.
Who's having a baby?
If we're going to have a baby. Now, what I do, I like using regular ground instant coffee.
Sure.
The reason for that is because we can make this a little bit stronger. Flavored. Yeah, if you can use an espresso coffee.
Well, it's tailgating. It's easy.
That's right. Plus, you've got that. You can have
we'd
coffee
have to have a long
afterwards.
electric cord for that coffee.
That's
pot.
right, exactly. So I'm going to stir that in a little bit. And then, obviously, I'm going to use some of our barbecue sauce. I'm going to use our garlic barbecue sauce, which is really good on here.
Sounds good.
Good garlic. We've already got garlic in there, so we didn't have to put the garlic into the pan.
No.
So I'm going to mix that. And I'm going to use, let's say, about a cup. I got a good cup in there.
You certainly do.
I did that pretty good, didn't I?
For you, man.
Stir that around. That's in with on the coffee. Now, even though this is not sweet enough, what we have found out, I'm using some brown sugar. And the nice thing about the brown sugar is the fact that brown sugar seems to bring everything in. You know, It brings in all the flavor and all the juices and things. So I'm using a little bit of brown sugar, not that much, but just enough to sweeten it. And you folks at home, if you're doing this, I would definitely use the taste method of using the spoon. Mix that a little bit. If you'd like to, you could add a little bit of butter in this, but the key ingredient, obviously, is going to be the bourbon. I'm using the Jim Beam bourbon, but I don't want to overbear with on the bourbon. I just want a nice flavor on that.
The old
Maybe
white
just
label.
just about a couple ounces, just a couple drops. That's all I want. You could overdo it sometimes.
Just a jigger or two.
You got her. There you be. I'm going to stir that around. Let that thicken up. I'm going to go ahead and baste that later on onto my ribs.
We were just with somebody, so you're going to let that heal a bit?
Yeah, I'm going to let that heat. I want to see where
we were with somebody just over the weekend. They did some Jim Beam bourbon green beans.
That's right.
And they got a little carried away with the Jim Beam, and just a little bit, it adds a beautiful flavor to it.
It does. And I can taste the flavor already in here. When I taste that, you're going to have to use the taste method. I'm going to add a little bit more brown sugar, but it's up to your taste on it.
That sounds good. Now over here, what should we do first? Let's carry on with the ribs.
All right, sounds good.
So I've got a little section of ribs here, and we wanted to be a little conservative. We're tailgating here. We're actually cooking on this nifty little grill. It's a Napoleon, and it's a great little grill, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But we have our little rack of rib, and I seared it up. Now Merrill's cooking his racks of ribs, just direct method of cooking, slow cooking them, off to the side, move them back and forth until they get nice and done. I'm going to show you a great way to do racks of ribs, and this is called a little bit of the Texas crutch.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of the Texas crutch, but we're going to add our own little twist to it. So I'm going to take a sheet of aluminum foil. These are individual little pocket ribs.
Oh, a little pocket rib?
Yeah. So we're going to take, this is a nice 3 sections of rib. That's enough for anybody at a nice little tailgate party. So we're going to take that section of rib that's been seared up. Now we have good friends
in great places. And one of them is our good friends at Crisp Kraut. And we're going to add a nice little pouch of crisp kraut on top of our sauerkraut. Oh, you know, to me, kraut and ribs just have to go together. I just saw the flavor.
And you know, that's basically it. If you want to squeeze a little bit of barbecue sauce over the top, that certainly ain't going to hurt. I didn't on mine. But we could add a little bit of our garlic barbecue sauce,
Okay.
grilled it over the top if you want to. We could add a little bit of Merrill's brown sugar added over the top of that. That's for darn sure.
Sure.
We could probably take a little bit of Merrill's white label
Yeah, you got her. You got her.
and just a splash over the top of that. And all we're going to do is seal this back up, get it all nice into a little
man.
pouch. We're going to set our grill at either a real low direct heat or indirect heat for about an hour. And I actually did mine indirect for about an hour. And the little pockets of flavors that you're going to see here, it's just phenomenal. So these are individual little packet servings for each individual little guest. Today we have four
look
of
at
us.
that.
I know, isn't that nice?
Boy, that means you just say one for the camera guys. Look at that.
And they're
That's
steamy,
great.
man. They're delicious. You have your own. We need platters, of course, and
Sure.
plates, and serve them up. But it's absolutely a great way to do it.
Boy, and the aroma. There again. Boy, folks, if you just had smell-o-vision, you'd be amazed at the
And you
smell
know, this
of
is
it.
actually just the kraut and the ribs.
That's
Now,
right.
I did
I have
oil them, if you would please. I oiled them with a little bit of our wonderful olive oil from Chile and Grandma Hazel's I seasoned them with, which is a blending of garlic and herbs and spices, a little medley of herbs and spices coarsely ground. Grandma Hazel's delicious on ribs and just about anything. But now it's time for dessert, so we're going to go
All
a little
right.
bit in reverse. We're going to do my world famous pineapple bowl.
This is world famous, ladies and gentlemen.
I took a fresh pineapple and I cut it in half. And all we're simply going to do is take a good sharp knife and we're going to take out the hard center core of that pineapple. We're going to take and we're going to section that out. Now, I normally don't show this because it takes so gosh darn long to do.
Well, we got time. It's just television, for guys' sake.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what I
worry
figured.
about it.
So I'm going to cut that and cut that, and that'll pop out. This is pretty gosh darn near ready to pop out. Get that hot water, we're ready.
Yeah, I know. We got the hot water. Oh, we'll put the coffee in the hot
Now
water.
I'm going to cut up the pineapple back into it. I've got an apple, we've got bananas, grapes, and kiwis, and you can add plums and you can add nectarines, you can add any different types of fruits you want. But today we're going to be pretty simplified. I got apples and bananas, the one I'm going to show here.
All right.
So we got the pineapple. Our good friends at Cherry Delight had a nice little pouch of cherries to show you folks, but I guess it's irrelevant. We have some wonderful dried cherries from Forestville, Wisconsin. Our good friends at Cherry Delight. And these cherries really make a great difference when you're cooking in here because they add a great flavor, a great texture. So I've got the dried cherries. I've got a little almond slices over the top, a little bit of coconut over the top of that. And in my pouch over here, I've got the brown sugar so it doesn't harden up on us. Now I'll normally grab the grater and I'll do some nice cinnamon stick over the top of this.
Oh,
and
I love that.
we'll grab some nice nutmeg over the top of it and cinnamon. But what we're doing actually is we're going to take our little bit of our Jim Beam fire, and the Jim Beam fire is actually a cinnamon. So we're going to do a little pouring of cinnamon over the top. The Jim Beam fire goes great with all types of fruits for desserts or side vegetables. And we're going to wrap this up in aluminum foil. I'm going to place it on the grill, indirect method of cooking. And right over here on the grill is one right now.
Okay.
Indirect method of cooking for a good half hour. And you're just going to see that
Oh, yeah.
baby bubble. And it's hard to do at a tailgate party, but what you need to do is some ice cream. So you get some good old-fashioned New York ice cream. You scoop a nice bowl of ice cream into a bowl, and you take this beautiful mixture, hot and ready, and you scoop it over the top. And that cinnamon fire, that good Jim Beam comes over the top. The wonderful cherries from Door County. Cherry Delight is beautiful with that blended with the coconut and the almonds and the brown sugar. It's a little slice of heaven, that's for
Unbelievable.
sure.
I got the salsa going over here. It's bubbling away. As you can see, we just added the granulated coffee into the water, a little bit of our garlic barbecue sauce, a little bit of brown sugar to sweeten it up. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of butter or oil. Do the old taste method, you know. No, this is just, oh, unbelievable. It really is, folks. We've got to do this.
Oh,
just
look at
brush
that.
that on the ribs. It's more, you want it more of a thin sauce, but I'll tell you what, the flavor comes out just absolutely excellent every time on there. A good old bourbon coffee barbecue sauce used with our little good friend Jim B. Life is good. That is for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's time to meet the Acme Packers, so we're going to be right back with more of Green Bay Tailgating with Mad Dog and Merrill right after this.
You should open a tandem bike shop.
What's this hot mess?
Chilling and grilling chicken?
Listen, bruh. See this? Untrimmed fat. And the size, it's been sodium injected. This chicken's been on the juice. Look, we're here to help.
Say hello to Golden Plum.
Hello, chicken.
Later, bad chicken.
As a mother, I choose healthy snacks for my children. What they eat now can have a lasting effect on their overall health. Cherry Delight dried cherries provide a healthy snack and taste delicious. Unlike sugary treats, these tasty fruit snacks are all natural and provide essential nutrients and vitamins important in growing bodies. From chocolate-covered Cherry Delights to tart cherry juice, these snacks are full of nutrition. Visit us in Forceville, just 30 minutes from Green Bay, or order online at countryovens.com.
Well, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Green Bay Tailgate Show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Isn't this one of your favorite little establishments?
This is the place. Tailgating on the weekend, partying, taking pictures. This is the place to be on the game days.
You are a star, man.
Well, we have a lot of fun. It's all about having fun, taking pictures with the kids with the belt and the rings. And
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's what it's all about, grilling and tailgating.
Hey, can I just talk about, I mean, you put this whole thing together yourself, is that
This
true?
is my Acme Packer 1921 uniform. I wanted something different. I saw the mural in the Hall of Fame with the Acme guys, and I said, that's it. That's what I want to do.
So
now
you made the helmet yourself, correct?
No, I bought the helmet, but I made the shirt, the pants, and through a little trial and error.
So if anybody has anything, you know, I ripped your shorts or something like that,
yeah, right.
this
Send them
guy
over.
can just send them right
Buttons,
over to Acme
zippers, whatever you need.
He'll take care of it.
Actually, the Acme
Not a problem.
Packer will come to your special event if you're having a Packer party.
Right, any party or charity events or corporate events.
Yep,
yeah,
you have a personal Facebook.
Right, yeah. Just my name, Bruce Racner. So.
And it's right there below you. You can't see it right now, but it's right there. What's that name again?
Racner, R-O-E-H-S-N-E-R.
Yep,
so.
right there.
Bruce.
Yeah, right there.
Bruce, all right. That's
we're at the Stadium View Bar, and Bruce, do you like to eat?
Everybody likes to eat.
Don't they though?
Especially,
And then at the establishments once in a while, a couple beverages.
Partying.
Yeah, what the heck, that's what it's all about.
That is what life's all about.
Well, I'll tell you what, Merrill's doing a wonderful glaze for some carrots.
You know, carrots, you can't go wrong with carrots. You really can't. I mean, people, if you've never tried grilled carrots at home, they're so simple, so economical. Number one, you take a bag.
Put some carrots in the bag. Take some wonderful olive oil, and all you simply do is drizzle olive oil over the carrots.
You got it. Very good. You got that?
Got it.
All right, see?
All right.
Next.
Do we need to huddle up?
Let's huddle up here. Okay, we're going to go. You go deep. And then,
all right.
Sounds good.
You go deep.
All right.
Okay. Let me get rid of this.
Oh,
there we go.
okay.
We're going to throw a little Grandma Hazels over the top of there. And all we're going to do, Bruce, is mix those babies up.
All right.
Grandma Hazels up. Can you mix that for us?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Mixer.
Now, you know what?
Shake them up.
I've got them on the grill here. I've grilled them up already. We're actually going to put them in a glaze, a little bit of a glaze there.
Have you ever been in a glaze?
Have you ever been in a glaze?
In a daze, yeah.
Mr. Acme, isn't this your favorite little
That is my favorite Sun-Drop soda.
Man, have you ever seen the commercial? Can this guy drink a soda?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's just
Pounder
something how
down.
he does that. It just amazes me.
Yep.
All right, we got the cast iron skillet going here.
Some wonderful Sun-Drop.
Good old Sun-Drop. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, believe it or not.
Man, with that sweet Sun-Drop.
Yeah, that's gonna make it nice. Nice on there. And as always, it should be brown sugar here today. You know that? We're gonna use a little bit of brown sugar. Stir that around.
Oh, we're just gonna throw those away.
Need those?
Oh,
a little balsamic vinegar. Maybe not balsamic. There we go. This is a flavored raspberry. You get different flavored balsamic vinegars. I'm going to stir that around. There again, the taste test, ladies and gentlemen.
So the carrots, the carrots we put on the grates of the grill.
Perfect.
When they're grates of the grill for about 7 to 8 to 15 minutes till they're nice and tender.
Place these right in the skillet. And I want to top them just a little bit more with some brown sugar on top.
Oh boy, that's gonna be good.
And you got her, sir. We're all set. Delish.
Well, I'll tell you what, main course is to be had right now. And Merrill's got the old Sun-Drop, and that looks darn good, that's for sure. And have you ever heard of our product called Dough Works?
Yes, I have. Yeah, it's very good.
Very nice,
yes.
isn't it?
Oh,
Delicious
God.
over everything.
Great.
Yeah. It's kind of a
great
throwback.
additive.
Boy, that scared me. Got to turn around. He's got gloves on.
Here we go.
Holy cow.
So we got some Are you a harvester of wild game, Bruce?
Somewhat, yeah. A little bit of deer hunting.
A little bit of deer hunting. So if you've got some ground venison or good ground round, you want to make a little moisture content to them. We've got 1.5 pounds of some wonderful burger in there, and that's ground round. And we're going to give a couple squirts of DeWurch. And you know your day's frustration. You know when you get tense here in the day.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
a lot of pressure.
When the football game just ain't going your way.
Fourth quarter. There we go.
Just a couple good squirts and that works.
Yeah, you're out of money.
You're out of money.
You're thirsty. Nobody's
Every
around there to buy
like
you a drink or nothing. It's terrible.
Okay, mix it up. Oh, yeah, get your day's frustration.
There we go, yeah.
Oh,
man, I'll tell you what, you can be a baker too. Have you ever been a baker?
No. Nope.
Look at that, man. Look
How
at
about
him.
a candlestick maker?
No, I'm retired.
Retired?
Yeah. That's cooking
that.
good. So that's got homemade ketchup, Bruce, that has sauerkraut, onions, and a little horseradish mustard.
Good.
So it's got everything you possibly need. Now we're going to let you patty one up.
Okay, we good?
Yep, absolutely.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Oh, that's delicious.
So,
we wouldn't need more.
No.
Well, you know what? We would talk to the people in concession stand.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Get
people
here
at the
early
games.
enough. They'll
Yeah.
get you in there doing them burgers.
Well, we can find you at most of the
sausages.
home games.
Yeah.
You're wandering around at the home games,
You'll
right?
find me right here. Yeah.
At Stadium View?
Yeah.
How's that?
Look at that, man.
That's
You are
delicious looking.
something.
I'll tell you what, we took a couple of our DeWurch burgers and I put them on the grill. I'm kind of going sideways with some of these. But here's the way you serve them up there, Bruce.
Right here?
Oh yeah, we're just going to throw those away.
Yeah.
We're going to pound those babies.
Need water? Are we good? Okay.
And then here's the way we serve it. Take a little extra DeWurch and we just put a couple plops of DeWurch over the top of that burger.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That's it. You hungry?
Always. Yeah, we are always
gloves
hungry.
off and have a bite?
Yeah.
Sure.
Stay a while.
Yeah.
I got to make one for Merrill. Trust me on that. Hey, we're going to be right back. We got some other great treats for you good folks coming up in just a second or two. So, Acme Packer, Mad Dog and Merrill, Green Bay Tailgating.
Go Pack.
You betcha.
In order to perform at a high level, I must train hard every day.
I push my body hard to the limits to gain an advantage against my competition.
With a tough training schedule,
My body needs the ability to recover fast.
Rapid Performance products provide an all-natural recovery source.
This gives my muscles the rapid recovery needed to repeat my intense training.
Speed your recovery with the natural benefits of tart cherry juice and whey protein isolate.
Train, recover, repeat.
Rapid Performance products.
The Bean family has a long history of doing things their own way. In fact, they age every drop of Jim Beam twice as long as the law requires for a true Kentucky straight bourbon. So, 4 long years from now, I'll be back for this one. That's how Jim Beam makes history. How will you make yours?
Hi, everybody. It's Green Bay Tailgating with Mad Dog and Merrill.
And I'll tell you what, today we are using a Napoleon grill. The Napoleon grills, it's a travel cue. Now it sets up in less than 10 seconds. It has direct and indirect dual burners, which is really nice for a little tailgate grill, and cast iron grid. Now we found ours at Silica. That's Silica for your home with 3 great locations in Fond du Lac, Beaver Dam, and Watertown. They've got a huge selections of quality grills and accessories. They offer free assembly of all grills purchased there. They have an extensive knowledge. They have knowledge of the grills that they perform with, and that's a great thing to know. We fit and they fit. Did you know that they fit their customers with the grill of their lifestyle?
Yeah,
That's important.
excellent.
The grill is made for you.
Personalized
That's what
grill.
you need. Absolutely.
Personalized.
That's at Silica, and they've been serving their customers since 1922. And all store locations features grills, appliances, and electronics. Now the Fond du Lac store also has furniture and bedding. You can go online shopping at Silica. That's shopsilica.com. Shopsilica.com. And what a great little tailgate grill that is.
I really like these. They're
great.
fantastic. They really are.
Hey, Bruce, we have a little gift for you. The
All right,
Acme
sir.
Tailgater. We really do. We appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate
Do you
that.
collect football
seeing the guys-
cards, sir?
Oh, yes.
Well,
it's
expensive ones.
Well, we took the cards out and gave you this instead.
Oh, great, yeah.
Okay?
That's
you can even look
fantastic.
inside there, sir.
I appreciate
Yes,
that.
you can. That would be the way to present.
All right, here it is.
There you go.
Great sauces. It's
Isn't that nice?
fantastic.
The olive oil
Yeah, very nice.
marinates.
Good. We'll use this Friday. So.
Yep, that Roddy
we get
goes
her
all
fired
out,
up.
don't he?
Oh, yeah. I tell you
He
what.
does. He's a good man.
great.
He's a good man.
You know, we have some wonderful, our good friends at Golden Plump. We have some wonderful Golden Plump chicken thighs.
Good.
Chicken
All right.
thighs are excellent. You've donned your gloves again.
Right, here we go.
Here we go. We're going to take those chicken thighs. We're going to plop them on the countertop.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Good job. You really did plop, didn't you?
Man, I'll tell you what.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what's great about the chicken thighs from Golden Plump is that they're all the same size, so they cook evenly.
They're perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
That looks like a
Perfect
huddle, doesn't
portion.
it? Put them in a huddle.
There we go.
Put 'em in a
All right,
huddle.
here.
That's
There's
like
the
you can
center.
put together a puzzle.
Quarterback, A-Rod. You got Lacey over here.
There you go. That's it.
Coon.
Who's
John
the
Coon.
center now?
Who's the center? To be determined. I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
So we're going to glisten them with a little oil, a little gram of hazels, and you just give them a good stirring up. Just mix them all
right,
up
here
like
we
you're
go.
mixing up the whole quarterback system.
There we go.
They're in a huddle now.
There you go. Then
Now
what
put
you
them-
do is you put a quarter underneath there, then you switch them all around and try to guess out where that quarter's at. It's a fun
Grease
game.
up those thighs. Here we go.
So that's what we do, and exactly what we do is we let them sit in the refrigerator for a couple of hours because the Golden Plump
cool off.
chicken are delicious, and we plop them directly on a good hot grill, and those babies get seared for about 6 to 7 minutes on both sides, and you can serve them as a meal, you can serve them as a sandwich, you can glaze them with a barbecue sauce, you can put a honey glaze over the top, or you can eat them just plain.
Just plain, yeah, they're good too. Yeah.
They are
raw
very
egg
good,
and
I'll tell you.
It's good.
So we're going to place
Good
those
stuff.
on there. We're going to put the hood down. We're going to see how those come out. And should we take a little commercial break, come back? We'll wrap
Absolutely,
this baby
yeah.
up?
Okay.
We'll be right back with more of Mad Dog and Merrill's Green Bay Tailgating.
All right.
All right, yes.
Go pack.
Go, exactly right.
Yeah.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dow Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
Available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks.
Hey, buddy, why the throwback uniform?
Well, boys, you see, it's to celebrate the glory days, the pride, the passion, the tradition.
Wow, what could be better than wearing a throwback uniform on game day?
How about throwing back a green and gold citrusy sun-drop soda in a throwback bottle while wearing my throwback uniform on game day?
The pride, the passion, the tradition.
Throwback a green and gold Sundrop today. Crisp kraut.
Tasty family tradition for over 100 years.
Made with good old-fashioned Wisconsin cabbage. Tastes great on hot dogs, brats, pizzas, and even brownies. Crisp kraut, served hot or cold.
Traditional style is tart and tangy, and the Bavarian style is sweet and mild.
Make this superfood part of your regular meal planning.
Delicious, versatile, and so good for you. Look for crisp kraut in your store's meat case.
And if it's not crisp kraut, it's not crisp. Try crisp kraut for the health of it. Well, we've had a great time here at Stadium View, and you can go to thestadiumview.com. They're at the intersection of Hogram Way and Armed Forces Drive, and you can see the stadium's right down there. It's just a gorgeous view. Speaking of gorgeous views, there's our Golden Plump chicken. Speaking of gorgeous views,
Speaking of gorgeous views.
Why, thank you, guys.
I
feel pretty good. There you go.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So I appreciate you guys calling me, and this is a great,
What a great time.
recipes. Follow these recipes.
Oh, that's
Enjoy
exactly.
it.
Oh, the heck with the recipes.
That's what
just
it's all
have
about.
fun. No, it's having fun is
And
all
use
about.
these sauces, and drink a little sun-drop soda too.
Man, this guy's the
Wash her
king of
down.
drinking that sun-drop soda,
Little
too.
maybe Jim
Absolutely.
Beam.
Well, a little,
Just a little
spice
bit
her
of
up a little bit.
moderation.
You're good to go.
Happy
grilling,
grilling,
All right.
everybody.
Take care.
Tailgating.
Thanks.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.